Track.
Ready, race.
Track.
Ready, race.
White did not. White did not.
Ready, race.
Orange did not.
Ready, race.
They both did.
If you follow any club or race.
Not really.
You know, just go crazy.
No.
Weird.
Find a bigger hole.
Oh, I just bend it up to a new one. It's super slow.
You did pick black.
We just break it up.
Are you up there?
What?
So you're up top somewhere.
Yeah, I went from my top down, but yeah, I'm having issues with my car. I can already tell it's super slow. I was faster than Chuck last week, and now Chuck along with that. That's probably because he worked on these cars.
Seems like trouble.
Yeah, he's gay.
You're probably right. I worked like 60 hours this week.
Next week.
Yeah, I will be bigger bumper.
1 minute.
Still, keep crashing.
Guys get it timed up.
Getting into the A.
That ain't right. Ain't right.
How many minutes do I have?
Half of one.
30 seconds.
Hey, driver's already.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody ready, set, race.
Track.
Ready, race.
Track. White needs to go back.
Ready, race. Ready, race.
Blue and white.
Blue's good.
It could be the end of March. Yeah, usually coming off that corner.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's a little.
What the hell?
There's two green. It's supposed to be purple. It flew off somewhere.
I felt something as we were talking.
Ready, race.
Track.
Ready, race.
Over you.
I got through that.
I asked him and over you and you said one.
Ready, race.
I got you. Blue did.
Blue did.
Ready, race.
again.
Yellow.
Yellow did.
Yep, yellow and orange.
Green.
Ready, race.
Purple's the only one.
I wasn't giving up on that one.
Orange on that one. Yeah.
I had it in the wrong arm.
That's got a purple line on it.
Ready, race.
And I didn't do it.
Orange back. Orange back.
That was me. I was
Purple,
behaving.
white, yellow.
Ready.
What do we
race.
think the degree of banking is on this track?
Ready.
I really
race.
don't know. Once they're done here in a few seconds, I can hold the camera down to show the degree of banking. Yeah, what's the banking for the track?
Oh, did we talk?
32.
It's just,
I can't tell.
yeah, I really don't remember what we had decided it was.
I was hoping you did to find out.
There's a decent amount of banking. Here's some bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
Like the next stop, remind me and I can show you. Okay. Yeah, you go by the one star.
Dan and I had some good racing on racing hard. Side by side down in lower lane, you see that?
Yeah, there's a good bit of banking. I know who is for tractor. Let's do some geometry.
Did you feel better?
We'll bring some kind of
Every time I
a,
see you, it makes me feel better.
some tool to figure that out.
Abram is my wife's cousin.
Oh, okay.
Dennis is my wife's cousin from the other side of the Brian.
Yeah, the dirt plus water plus the electricity does not usually work out too well together. So I don't think adding dirt to the track will help too much. Plus then you gotta clean the cars so much more. You have to clean them still, but they get a lot dirtier when dirt's involved.
We good?
Yep, everybody ready? Ready, set, race.
Well, they are electric cars, so that's what makes them go. A little difficult to get rid of that part of it.
Got to be a little bit louder than that. All right. He's got more reach.
Ready, race.
Lost my card.
White has to
White back.
These are 1/24th scale
Ready?
FCR.
Hang on, hang on.
Someone forgot the sticker.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
blue.
she was around.
Blue?
There's a star right next to your 11.
Okay.
Pull the green off.
That's the only one that did.
How that ain't good?
We do have some RC cars on the other side.
You're in the red car.
The weather's just finally getting nice enough to start playing outside with the RC cars, but we haven't really set anything up.
No, because.
Yeah, the HO scales usually more like the 1/64th when we've set stuff.
It's easy to do, it looks good.
Like the Matchbox size are a little
Ready,
bigger.
race.
But these are like model size. We're in Pennsylvania. The outside lane is longer than the other lanes, but they do rotate through each lane to complete a race, so it ends up being fair. We have a computer that tells us how many laps everyone
Ready,
has.
race.
We're in between between Hershey and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, in Dauphin County.
Black did not.
What was that?
He took off the shot.
Ready, race.
Yeah, when they stop, I can get a. Once they're done with this segment, I'll flip over a car.
Make sure I'm in, Graham. No.
I don't think they're
I don't, there you go.
It'll break out if he didn't.
See, Red did.
This is our Friday night
I
fun.
didn't know about.
De-stress after work week.
Probably, they'll clear.
We have a 4-lane road course in the other room, but we're going to actually bring up an 8-lane soon. Yeah, the outside lanes are longer, and there is a slot. There's something called a guide flag that has a slot. And there's a drag strip back there. Boys are playing on that. Alright, end of the... Okay, I can pick up this car and show you the bottom.
Just I'll let you know.
This is an FCR. They're full pan. There's the guide right here. That's what keeps it in the slot. I'll touch all over your car if I want to.
Well, no, I'm bent.
Well, I was not helping by just picking it up, showing everyone.
He did that in his sprint car too.
He was in that trend time when they were.
Yeah, usually the middle's kind of the nice area. At the top lanes, it's a little bit hard because usually you have to gear your car in a way that it handles in the lower lanes as well. So you kind of usually do the best in the middle and then kind of struggle through the bottom lanes and just ride it out in the top lanes and hope that you don't get people coming up the track.
If you need to, you got 3 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to save it in case I do. She ain't as bad.
I would also put it more on the straightaway too. Check it, but you could always check it between the next one too. So that should give you a better idea.
30!
Only have 2. Yeah, we've got 8. 8 on the track at once. 8 lanes.
Give it more than extra.
They do switch the lanes. Yep, we run 1.5-minute segments, and then they get to run each lane, and the computer adds up all their laps.
I'm gonna go to countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
March ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, break.
Oh, out. There we go.
He knocks me out, it goes back in. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I thought somebody was out.
Ready?
Nope, we're in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Top speed. I know, like, the top lap times for certain lanes. But they're probably going about 35,
Ready?
40
break.
miles an hour. The top speed would be like a wing car. Someone had a drone motor in a wing car just for fun and just testing it out. Had some crazy lap time. So it really depends on what you're running. But these, they're probably going about 35, 40 miles an hour.
Orange did not.
No water around here.
Ready? Race.
These are the FCR dirt late models.
Purple did, red did.
They're a 25,000
Ready?
motor.
Race.
Orange, red.
Or no, these are the 30,000. Sorry, these are 30,000 stomp motor. I don't think we have any crate late bodies at this point. Just the dirt late models for now. I'm not sure if anyone's making crate bodies for this size. Ooh. Making this size.
Ready? Race.
Alright, end of segment.
Purple got, blue got.
Before it switches here, I want to see it shows like the total laps and then their lap times. Computer keeps track of all of that.
Turn. That's what I said.
Oh, I got a.
Yes, you can. Absolutely. I will move myself.
And my two other sons.
How bad, JD?
They all raised quarter. JD's grandfather ran the club. He was the president of the club.
Steve is moving his car now. He's got the blue and red one.
You're good.
No transponders. There's lap counter on the track.
Keep it in my pocket.
There's a dead spot where there's reverse polarity. And it does the lap counting during that segment. There's quite a bit of people who have womps in their box. They're more of like a smaller.
This round 6 of 8.
And we do have drag strip back there. There's some people playing on it right now. I'll wander over there in between the next segments. Because this is heat 6, or segment 6 of 8.
30 seconds.
Charlesworth always looked awesome going down the straightaway. I don't know if you can see anything. There's a bridge, but that's about it.
The old Pocket Rocket used to do that too. Okay, everybody ready? Ready, set, race.
There we go. Steve's still leading. Steve, Dan, and Ryan are the top. Just to give you an idea, Dean is doing 1.65 3-second lap times in white, which is Dan's on the outside. He's in the black lane, just outside
Ready,
lane.
race.
Brian's on the red lane and Steve's on the blue lane. They start from where they stopped, so that way it's fair. So if they've like earned half of a track, then it maintains that whenever they start the next part. Since it's the total laps that matters.
Track. Ready, race.
Steve, Dean, and Ryan are the top 3 right now. Now Dean is taking over the lead. Dean and Steve each have 287, followed by Ryan. They're all getting about the same lap. We do line them up on the start line at the beginning of the race.
Ready, race.
Yeah, the yellow car is Dean. He's in the top 3, which are all on about the same lap total. They do rotate through each of the lanes, so the outside lane is longer, but you can go a little more full throttle. Whereas you gotta slow it down when you're in the lower lanes, so it all kind of evens out. Yeah, that's why they usually mark their spot. If they pull their car off the track, they usually put like a sticker down, or they put some sort of lane change card in the lane that they're moving to, where they stopped at. So,
No, but you're
1:30.
run them off saying
blocking the camera.
Sunday afternoon.
Everybody blocking the camera.
Tried to start at 12.
Oh well.
They don't always work out that way. But, and then Tuesday nights,
I just try to stay out of the way.
about 6:30, then they run sprint cars too. Thursday nights,
I should wander over to the drag strip since I have a minute. I'm gonna go out through the door and go around, show you guys the road course.
1 minute.
They are putting oil on the spinning parts, so typically the bearings, whatnot. Let's go over here. Take the shortcut. Here is the 4-lane road course. It's on this side. Drag strip's still in the background there. For reference, this is the motor that they're running. It's a 30,000 stomp. And they're running it on, they call it a GCR chassis, it's an FCR. Alright, so, road course is over on this side. And then we have the drag strip.
And I'll get Mommy's car. I'm gonna race against Mommy. No, okay. We actually both run lighter. So okay, Mommy. You race against
ready? Great.
Cause it is. What happened? I don't know.
You got 3 minutes.
I said, Mommy, run.
New motor means
Your batteries are down. Open the front stand.
My power supplies over here.
Yes, there's a controller here. I can run on this track here. It's just not particularly easy to run and try to film at the same time, but I will do my best to do both. This is a rental car. It's a flexi chassis with a 25,000 motor in it.
I'd like to walk my finger.
This is just a rental controller, nothing fancy. It doesn't have any of the extra bells or whistles. Let me get you. This is the DeFalco rental controller. Also no special bells and whistles, but a little more structurally sound. Let me show you a better controller here. Let me see if mine's out. My controller's not out, but here's a beefier one. We do have adjustments. So you change the usually it's brakes and
Mommy, where's your car?
the sensitivity. My controller is in there somewhere. That's alright. Nope, they do not steer them. They are in the slot. The slot steers for them essentially. So the braid makes the contact, which gives it the electric, which goes to the motor.
Oh wait, I want around.
You can race it, sure, of course. Yeah, they don't steer them. The track does that for you. They're down in a groove, down in the track. Quite a bit of the drag cars have more aerodynamics. They probably go 30, 40 miles an hour on this track. They're a little slower than on the oval. Ooh. These are 25,000.
Now let me do. I don't know.
Oh, you could, it was to say pick another color. Pick a different lane. The other track they're probably going, we figured out like 35 to 45 miles an hour.
Where's that? How long the gear is gonna hold? Shoot about half.
Go to the other side.
Okay, everybody ready, set, race.
No, it's stop. No, it's wrong. There's something wrong.
Yeah, I can pick one up one afterward.
Yeah, suck the gear again. I'm done. Okay.
No.
So we'll
Ready?
give you the clock in between.
Yeah.
We'll keep working on
Can't
it.
do it.
You sign
Ready?
it? 83.
Ready, set, race.
That's on that 183 if you wanted to.
No, we're gonna run the race, but
We're in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We're in West Hammer Township, across from the Arugas on Route 22.
ready, race.
So for each race, they do run through each lane. So they run a minute and a half in each lane, and then they change to the next lane. And then they total up the laps at the end of the race. And that's how you figure out who wins. So that way everyone has to run through the shortest lane, and everyone has to run through the longest lane, and all the lanes in between. And there's a computer screen that lets you know how many laps everybody has. I'll probably switch over before I get over to it, but right now Dean has 348 laps. And this will be the last segment, it's the last minute app, so they're switching their cars to the last lane, so this is 8 of 8 for their segments.
Where you guys from? Marysville. Duncan,
Yeah. No, I didn't mean to do it another 3. I meant, like, if he continued on working. I don't admit it very often.
Because he
The
gets.
minute 45 in between the segments.
He can get his points.
the worst part about that, that's very
No, they do have to actually use throttle control. There's settings on the controllers for sensitivity and braking. So
Dennis's grandfather.
it definitely does make a difference.
Ask George about Ira Geesey, and I guarantee you, he'll tell you definitely. Dennis's grandfather was like one of the legends of the sportsmen that lived in Silver Springs.
Hola, Pablo de Uruguay.
Yeah, the
Yo puedo hablar en español.
And Uncle Ira worked together, and
30.
And actually, George still might have a drawing.
You don't actually brake, but it's the amount of natural engine brake that the car does when you lift off of the throttle.
Yeah.
The controllers are actually typically more expensive than the car itself.
we're at the point we're going to count.
10.
10, 9, 8.
They can
7,
adjust them. They
6,
can use different
5, 4,
gearing,
3,
different tires.
2, 1. Break.
There's several different adjustments they can do. Some people put a little bit of weight in them to change the dynamics of the car and the handling.
Ready? Race.
Closer, but.
Oh, you're late, Dean.
Ready? Race.
Very cool. We are definitely big dirt weight model fans. I'm actually wearing my World Finals shirt.
Got in my head, man.
Another guy in purple got you.
That's okay.
Ready, race.
Yeah, the yellow car is winning 371 laps compared to Chuck, who's second, 370. So
Green did not.
Ready?
this is fun. We get to race with each other with less financial or physical risk. This is really big in the wintertime as well. We still run in the summer, but
Ready, race.
some of us also race outside on dirt, so once dirt season starts, there's quite a few people that don't show up here anymore for a little bit. Yeah, Les getting hurt, exactly. There's a couple people who've wrecked in big cars that have come to do this because they're like, I don't want to have to
Ready,
pay for the repairs or deal with the bodily injury or the risk that comes with flipping a big car. When you flip one of these, it's like, bend it a little or solder something back in.
3 minutes.
We race dirt late models. Or not dirt late models, I'm sorry. We wrench on a team that races dirt late models, but we ourselves race dirt karts, dirt oval go-karts, typically. My husband had a 4-cylinder. We've had a varied racing history, but
That's an easy one to try, and you just put it in the drawer.
oh yeah, crates are definitely a big deal. Let's go pick up a car here. Let's see. Whose car can I pick up? We'll pick up Chris's car because I don't care. Here's the size of the cars, just to give you an idea here. I'll let you know the car's warm. I'll touch your car if I want to.
Who's right over here? Who's right over here?
You got 2 wins, you got 2 wins.
Good to go.
You drive better up top, run a bigger gear.
Everybody ready? Ready, race.
They're about the same size as like plastic models, like the 1/25th scale plastic models. We can actually put one of those plastic model bodies on this particular chassis. We used to run the class, we called it the Charger class because they're heavy and awkward and handle awful, but it was fun. It was a challenge.
Ready, race.
Not terribly far. We'll have to look into that.
That's it. Good run, my friend. On a Friday night.
Thanks.
There'll be a couple women.
Just knock me over. Definitely. Gonna make another left turn. Yep, that's how it works.
I knew my father.
Basically, yeah. These are 1/24th, and I believe the plastic models are 1/25th, so they're essentially the same size.
Always work with the same driver. He started driving for somebody. But anyway, well, we're having an award for
Alright, so it looks like Dean won with 403 laps, Chuck with 400, Dan with 384, Chris with 383, Stephen Duncan with 382, Chris with 379.
Dennis, 379.
You'll have to pull up Brian's from the race results.
Yes, Steve with 403, Chuck 400.
Yeah, the check's pretty big, so it does kind of like make them look.
Steve with 382, Duncan with 382, Dennis with 379.
Just Just give me the mouse, please. Thank you.
And I'll need to print that.
Yeah, let's see here.
I'll get your card in.
View data results. There we go. That'll be better. You probably want to print
That's
that.
why I want to sell shit. Does that mean
So there's the results. Like in the glare.
Hey, Ryan with
Ryan.
301.
Ryan.
Tonight.
Yeah.
You are pro. I admit that.
I came off over here.
All right, what are we racing next?
Are we good?
In 3, yeah.
Cars,
I got your
cars
line.
can be removed.
Yeah, cars can be removed.
No, we only race with we're running a series race right now, so it's $10 entry fee per race. We mostly race for fun. Only by 3 laps, yeah, they were close. It was a close race. They do tend to stay pretty competitive here.
7 laps.
But I wasn't in there long.
All right. Do we figure out what we're racing next?
No, NASCAR of some sort usually.
All right, guys, I think we're going to figure out what we're going to race next, and I will come back with live here in a little bit. All right, take a little break. See y'all soon. We do race sprints, yes.
If anybody wants fastest laps, they're up now.
Feel free to send me a message too.
Dennis outside.
Dennis in purple and black.